What's that for?
It's how you get under the street.
Under the streets, you'll find water pipes and sewer lines, examples of basic services that cities and villages provide.
I'm Davis Clark. I am the Public Works Director for the City of Columbus, population just over 5,000 people. The Public Works Department is a service department. We service the needs of the residents in the city. We take care of the city parks. We open up our pavilion for the walkers when they want to walk in the wintertime. We pick up leaves in the fall. We trim trees all summer long and chip brush. We do work up at the Hillside Cemetery, and we also maintain the UD Dam. Two of the biggest projects that we've worked on this year were the new playground equipment at our Washington Park, and then working with the state of Wisconsin, rebuilding Highway 16 and 60 from one end of the city to the other. In that project, we added new water main, new storm sewers, new sanitary sewers, new sidewalk, curb and gutter from one end of town to the other.
Beep, beep.
Hello, I'm Kevin Westhouse, Utility Director, City of River Falls Municipal Utilities. Our Municipal Utilities Department oversees 4 disciplines here in River Falls: the Electric Department, the Water Department, the Wastewater Department, and we also oversee our trash services here in River Falls as well. We have about 28 people that help oversee all of these departments. I can't emphasize enough that local municipal government is local people with local control, making local decisions. We're also very proud of the fact that we were one of the very first municipal electric utilities in the state to install a solar garden in their community. We put people first, we pursue excellence, we embrace change, and we serve our community. That is our customer service model here in River Falls.
Whether serving a population of tens of thousands or a community of a few hundred citizens, cities and villages provide water and sewer services and street maintenance.
Coming through.
Cities and villages serve as hubs for medical care. The state of Wisconsin has 141 hospitals. 136, 96.5% of them, are located in city and village limits.
City of Brookfield has a population of approximately 38,000 people. Our fire department is made up of 60 individuals. 58 are sworn, 2 civilians, and we operate from 3 fire stations at strategic locations. We are a smaller department that deals with larger buildings, multifamily, commercial buildings, retail, industrial, those types of things with a smaller workforce. What we see is this increase in emergency medical calls, and that's what puts the most pressure on us. The City of Brookfield Fire Department responds to approximately 4,000 calls for service a year. Approximately 2,800 of those calls are EMS related. What we see for calls for service mostly are trauma-related calls is the highest number. Every person that's on the department is trained in EMS, and everyone is trained as a firefighter as well. So they have all of the necessary resources and all of the trained professionals to be able to provide this high level of pre-hospital care to the patients that we see on a daily basis.
Help! My unicorn is stuck again! No problem. We have the unicorn response team right here.
Cities and villages respond to the specific needs of their citizens. Different areas have different emergency concerns.
I'm Chief Chris Dennis with Mcfarland Fire Rescue here in the village of Mcfarland. We provide service for about 800 incidents a year, and this year we're on track to about 1,000 incidents. One call we did have last year on Christmas Eve, we had 2 ice fishermen go into Lake Eganza. We worked with the Stoughton Fire, City of Madison Fire, Dane County Sheriff's Department to rescue those individuals with our specialized team that is staffed with a UTV that is able to go across land, water, and in between of marsh and such. Works out really good for us. Mcfarland Fire and Rescue provides fire and EMS protection to the village of Mcfarland with 8,200 citizens there. The northeastern portion of the town of Dunn for about 1,700 citizens there. About 50 citizens in the town of Pleasant Springs in their northwest corner. We have a staff of about 65 personnel, 7 of which are full-time. The rest is made up of part-time or paid-on-call volunteers that work for us. We keep about 30 of them being EMTs and another 30 being also firefighters, and a mix about 10 of them being cross-trained with both disciplines.
Please stand back. Stay behind the line for your own safety.
Cities and villages protect lives and property with police departments, a service for citizens that is always just a phone call away.
We have 40,000 people that live in the city of Wausau and a sworn staff of 76 police officers with another 10 non-sworn. Some of the most common types of calls that we respond to would be a lot of traffic-related things, running red lights, speeding in neighborhoods, speeding in school zones, responding to traffic crashes, responding to things like domestic violence issues and assaults. We also handle a lot of civil disturbances and civil complaints and try to resolve issues in neighborhoods. So one of our most significant concerns, and it's really been a significant concern for many years, is the drug issue. So one of the key components that our canines do is they'll stop by a lot of traffic stops, and the canine officers will run the dog around the car and they'll do open air sniffs of those cars that were stopped. Citizens aren't calling us typically when they're having a great day. Usually it's a bad day and they need some help with something. So every single time we respond to a situation, we have an opportunity to impact that person in a positive way. We have a vested interest in our community because we live in this community, our families, our friends live in this community, our children grow up in this community, and we get paid a full-time wage to make our community a better place, which is, to me, one of the most rewarding things about being a police officer.
Welcome to the World Cup.
In addition to protecting the lives and property of citizens, cities and villages invest in quality of life enhancements, like parks and recreation facilities, to enhance community interactions and create opportunities for exercise.
I believe that the quality of a parks and recreation program for municipalities is extremely important. It helps all ages get involved, get outside. It helps people communicate and get to know each other in a very easy, simple way right at home. We have 11 parks. And our newest addition to our Parks and Rec program is our brand new Sunset Pool. We offer a variety of programs for all ages and all levels. At the rec department here, we like to keep everyone included. We offer swim classes from 6 months old up through adults. We offer dance class, baseball, football, summer camps, art classes. During the summer, we have a variety of activities and events here at Sunset Park. We have outdoor movies that are sponsored by the school district and local businesses. We also have music and a variety of concerts.
The quality of life. It improves the quality of life. People choose to live in communities because of the recreation services that the community offers, and also because of the parks. That's why they choose to live in communities. It also improves the economic vitality of a community. The physical and mental health of it improves the physical and mental health of a community. So there's a plethora of reasons why communities offer parks and recreation programs. The park we're standing in right now is Irvin Park. It's approximately 350 acres. This is our most used park. We usually get about an average of 1,200 vehicles per day during the summer. People call this the jewel of our community. This is one of the reasons why people live in the city of Chippewa Falls, is because of this park. I'm standing in front of one of our newest facilities, which is a new Welcome Center small mammal aviary building. And then also we're very proud and excited to we're developing a new riverfront park. It should be completed in 2018.
This is my library.
You make your library out of a book?
Yes, it's perfect.
Wisconsin cities and villages have 342 public libraries, making books and print resources available to their citizens, but also supplying computer access, meeting space, training sessions, reading readiness programs, and homebound delivery.
So we serve a municipality of just under 33,000 with an extended population of just under 42,000. And in any given year, we see anywhere from 200 to 250,000 visitors come through our doors. So that means we're seeing a lot of our residents on a regular basis. and they come here for so many things that are all for free and all at their fingertips. We have over 108,000 books to check out, 13,000 movie DVDs, over 11,000 music CDs, over 230 magazine subscriptions, and in addition, all the digital materials that are available for people to read and view on their devices. The public library symbolizes democracy at its best. It's free and open access to all residents, regardless of their socioeconomic background. For our youngest patrons, it's often the first door into the world of learning. They're coming here for story times, discovering books and materials, they're discovering reading. For active seniors that are newly retired that want to still be engaged with their community and still be experiencing lifelong learning opportunities, the library offers that. The library also offers a lot of volunteer opportunities for people that want to give back to their community. In addition, I think the library really symbolizes prosperity. It's an opportunity for people to grow and thrive, not just economically, but also intellectually and culturally.
This needs to go right here.
What's that?
It's a store.
What does it sell?
Marbles and toys.
Marbles and toys?
And cheese.
Of course. And what's that?
It's the dentist office.
A dentist's office?
You get prizes if you're good.
Cities and villages strive to encourage responsible economic growth, attracting and supporting businesses and industry that create jobs and a dynamic local economy.
Economic development is important for the city's long-range plans because there needs to be a voice for the businesses and people in the community as we look towards keeping a vibrant economy, working with business expansion, business recruitment, bringing people to our community so that we have a labor force and all the amenities that go into making a community a great place to live, work, and play. Some of the benefits of the new Confluence Performing Arts Center that I see is all the collaboration that went into it and showing it as a model of how you can be successful, meshing local, state, and private sector funding together. One of the great benefits of all this redevelopment that we've done downtown has been the movement of people to our city. We can give you many examples of people who came here for one of the many music festivals that go on in the Eau Claire area, came downtown, saw the movement that we were having with Sculpture Tour and our investment in the arts, and decided to actually pick up and move here. And that's been very rewarding to show how the creative economy can play a role in an economic development strategy.
And we need this.
What's that?
It's where you put the name.
Cities and villages in Wisconsin contain 70% of the state's population, 89% of its commercial property, and 86% of its manufacturing value. All 13 UW System four-year campuses and all 24 of Wisconsin's independent private colleges and universities are located in cities and villages that are much more than names on water towers. Wisconsin cities and villages are made of the services they provide: the infrastructure for water, sewer, and streets, the fire, police, and emergency medical services that protect their citizens, the parks, recreation facilities, and libraries, and the municipal efforts to support and sustain economic development.